Yes, I
Do
said
you
that.
really believe that, that government should use its power to thwart a cable news station?
I'm not suggesting using governmental power in any way whatsoever.
Sure you are. You say
That was a
revoke their
general
press
point.
credentials,
I was
don't call on them at press conferences, and ignore them.
okay. Well, yeah, I agree with that.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a heated exchange during a budget hearing. Senator Kennedy questioning Mr. Bartlett. And let me tell you, things got intense. We'll break down the questions, the responses, and what this means for the bigger political picture. Stick around because you don't want to miss this one. And hey, if you enjoy deep dives into politics and the drama that unfolds, make sure to hit that and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Alright, let's set the stage. This was a budget hearing where Kennedy, known for his sharp questioning style, had Mr. Bartlett on the hot seat. Now Bartlett was invited by Democratic colleagues, which already tells you there's going to be some political tension in the room. Kennedy starts off with a simple question about the balanced budget approach at the state level. Mr. Bartlett affirms that it seems to work well. But then, Kennedy shifts focus entirely, straight into Bartlett's past tweets. This is where things really get interesting. Kennedy doesn't hold back. He starts reading Bartlett's tweets word for word. And they aren't exactly mild opinions. For example, Kennedy reads a tweet where Bartlett questions whether Clarence Thomas's corruption will be quickly forgotten. Bartlett confirms he wrote it. Then Kennedy brings up another tweet about the French being too stupid to know the difference between champagne and beer. Bartlett responds that it was just a joke.
Apparently, French people are too stupid to know the difference between champagne and beer. Must be protected. Did I read that correctly?
Yeah, that was a joke.
Right.
I was referring to the fact that they were banning,
Right.
as I recall, Miller beer because it was called the champagne of
Right.
beer,
Right.
which I thought was kind of silly.
But Kennedy doesn't stop there. He moves on to a tweet where Bartlett calls Tennessee a cesspool of racism and corruption. Bartlett acknowledges it but calls it an exaggeration, adding that he thinks things are pretty terrible in the state. Kennedy then brings up another eyebrow-raising tweet. Bartlett had tweeted that it was good news when people left the Southern Baptist Church, stating that it was formed to defend slavery. He backs it up by pointing out that the church itself has admitted to its past. And if that wasn't enough controversy, Kennedy then highlights a tweet where Bartlett called Fox News reporters undeserving of common journalistic courtesies. Bartlett, without hesitation, stands by his words, saying he doesn't see Fox as a legitimate news organization. What do you guys think? Should Fox News reporters be treated differently? Let me know in the comments below. Kennedy isn't done. He pulls up yet another tweet where Bartlett says AM radio is a cesspool of right-wing talk and sports babble. Bartlett agrees, doubling down on his opinion that the bandwidth could be put to better use. Finally, Kennedy reads one last tweet where Bartlett calls out the Democrats for not fighting Republican fascism and stupidity hard enough. Again, Bartlett owns up to it.
Ralph Nader correctly points out that Democrats have done a poor job of fighting Republican fascism and stupidity. Did I read that right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Bartley, I appreciate
Senator.
I appreciate you answering my questions. It helps me to determine the credence or credibility to give to your testimony.
Well, I wouldn't take anything that's said on Twitter too seriously, thank you.
Kennedy closes by making it clear these tweets help him determine how much credibility to give Bartlett's testimony. And Bartlett, almost nonchalantly, responds that people shouldn't take Twitter too seriously. So what do you think? Was Kennedy right to dig up these tweets? Did Bartlett hold his ground well, or was this a bad look for him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoy this kind of political breakdown, make sure you hit that, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next video.